Okay, hello everybody. This will be my third take today because it's not the second screen on TradingView is not showing. I refreshed the page and I hope now by refreshing the page things will go smoother and this video will go out. Um, I really want to publish this video because it is interesting, and in this video we will see that the trading platform that I have made, a trading platform in my own terminology means something different. This is my trading platform, and before going into that, I just want to show that I started this video. Let's look at the 15. I started this video while the trade that I want to talk about, it was at this level here, at this candle, okay? Between this candle and this candle. Now things are getting better without this. Hopefully will go down in my direction, but because the rules here in TradingView is that we cannot show trades that are only going in our direction. We need to show trades that our analysis before it goes in our direction. So this is what I wanted to show just as I opened the trade, but this is my third take, so let's see. So before I go into any trading session, I check the news. So today I did not play with the GBP or the CAD because both have news. This already came out, but at the time when I was trading, this wasn't out. These times are my local times, so don't worry about these times if they're not the same as yours. This is my local time. Okay, so let's move now to the USDJPY and go to see if I am implementing the platform as intended. The platform, my platform, is consists of four parts: the trading philosophy, the strategic objectives, my methodology or trading strategy, and my trading plan, which consists of buying conditions, selling conditions. We will look at only the philosophy and the selling conditions here to see if I'm applying them. Every weekend, I talk about a part of this. Last weekend, I talked about the philosophy part, and in the subsequent weekends, we will talk about the other parts of this platform. So let's go right into it. So the philosophy is trade within the methodology and according to plan. Trade for maximum 3 hours. I traded today for 1.5 hours. No stop loss with the condition to monitor on daily basis, so I will not have a stop loss. Avoid trading on Fridays. Today is Tuesday. Decide on daily return. I did that with the exception in trading plan. We'll see that exception. So decide on a daily return with a take profit. Challenge having no losing trades. So this is the philosophy. There are two controversial ones, which is no stop and no losing trades. And those are two controversial things that I'm testing also within the philosophy and within the plan that I have. The selling conditions, because today's USD JPY, we took a selling position. Check and update the daily and for our market structure, and check if there is a reaction on any POI on any of those time frames. The 15-minute stochastic D should just be crossing the 32, going down to the 32. This is the mistake, or this is the thing that I did not abide to today. We'll see how later. The 4 hour and the daily stochastic should be going downward with the K below the D and or below the 32. So it's if it is below the 32, it doesn't matter which one is above the other between the K and the D, because below 32 is a selling area. The 4 hour and the daily RSI should be below 50 and below their respective averages. The 15-minute and the 4-hour, this is an indicator. The chandelier exit indicator are showing a sell signal. And the last thing, check the exponential moving averages, support and resistance for more confirmations or for taking profit areas. So let's see if I did all that. So this is the USDJPY. Now we are having a green candle against our trade. Let's see how that will go. But before that, let's move to our to see if we did the philosophy and the plan. Okay, so these are the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour. This is the daily. The daily we have it updated. This is the inducement. It went below the inducement and even deeper below that to take the liquidity below this level and then go lower than that. I am expecting that it needs to go to this daily OB, especially that the Fibonacci did not go really deep on the. So let's check that the Fibonacci. I checked it before in the other videos that I tried publishing. It was below the 32. It did not touch the first level, which is the 32.8. So it's not that deep. So normally it would go to the zero point 0.5. Look at the 618. This is a very important Fibonacci level, and it is within the OB. So there are evidences that the theory that I'm talking about might happen, but the price can do whatever it wants to do, as it is said. So this is the daily. On the 4-hour, we can see that the 4-hour direction, this is an upward market structure. We have change of character to the upside here, and we are expecting it to grab some kind of liquidity to continue its journey upward. And the 4-hour is reflecting that by a downward market structure where it grabbed this liquidity, grabbed this OB here, this order block here, and it's going down. Now see this on the 4-hour. This is the trade that I'm taking, very small on the 4-hour, and because this is the 30 pip that I was talking about in my plan. So let's move to the other indicators where the RSI on both the 4-hour and the daily, as per the plan, they are below the 50 and below. See here on the daily, it's below the 50 and below the MA, and here on the 4-hour, it's below the 50 and below the MA. The stochastic on the daily is below the 32, but it's flipping upward. The K is above the D. We said it's not important, but it is some kind of indication, a concerning indication to our trade, because this might be an indication that it might be heading up. Not necessarily. It is still in the sell area and it might still stay there for a while, but we don't know that. But this flip is dangerous to our trade. So the K is above the D but below the 32. On the 4-hour, it is a good indication that it is still going down and there is a good space between the K and the D. And it didn't go below the 32 yet. So there is distance there. So let's see. It doesn't, as we can see here, it doesn't have to go all the way. See, in this case here, it flipped before it reaching even the 32. So what will happen here is but still at this moment it is going down, which is with our trade. So these are the daily and the 4-hour. Let's check now the chandelier. The chandelier, although it is not within our plan to have the daily within our trade, but it's better. So it is a sell direction on the daily. It is a sell direction on the 4-hour. So the let's see the support and resistance. We have a reaction from the resistance here. Broke this support, went up to the resistance one more time, and now breaking this support level and testing it and making a reaction on it. On this one, there is a support area here, and this is at a level of 152.15. Okay, or 152.20 something maybe, because we will not be able to know exactly, but let's say it's between 15 and 20. Okay, this support level. This is important to decide if it is in our way, if it is less than 30 pips, but in this case it's not. It could be, it is the first in level to consider for a take profit. So 152.15. On the let's check the EMAs. The EMA is below this level, so there is the two, all the above, the 100, the 50, the 20 is are above the price, but the 200 is below the price, but it is also below the support level, so we are fine. We will not have any danger from the 200 in this case. On the 4 hour, let's check the support and resistance. We have only resistance, and there is a chance, there is a retest here, but there is a chance of retesting again. And this will be dangerous for us because it will be at a very high level based on our trade on the 15, which this is at the 154.20 level. We took the trade at the 152. 85. So testing this is going to be really very bad for our trade. Hopefully not, but we don't have any support nearby. What else? The moving averages. No, not this one. This one. They're all above the price. In the previous video, which did not work, it went for a while above the 20, but it retraced. It retraced as resistance. In this case, until now. And we see that the price on the 4 hour is going above its low. So we don't know yet. It is in our direction, but still there is time to. Let's not be too happy about it. It's not. It's early to celebrate. Let's say. We only celebrate when it hits the take profit, but we will be relaxed since it is in our direction. So this is the 4 and the daily. We are all within our plan until now. So let's move now. No, let's close all these to make it a clean chart. And let's make this 4 hour, and this is the 15. Now, the 15. As I said, we took the trade. We took the trade here, which means it was, as I said before when I was talking about the plan, this is the only thing that I did against the plan. It didn't just go out of the 32, it was deep down below the 52. And if we look at the numbers here, we will see that when we took the trade, it was 10 on the K, 14 on the D, about 15 on the D. Sorry, again. 15 on the D and 10 on the. So it was really deep. And this is the one part that we did not abide by in our plan. It didn't just go out. But since the other indicators were encouraging, this is why we took the trade. Now, the 15-minute RSI is encouraging as well. We don't have it as a condition, but it's encouraging that it's below the 50 and below its MA as well. On the chandeliers, it is a sell. It is a sell sign. Now let's look at the MAs before we look at the support and resistance. All the exponential averages are above the price, and the 50 is just crossing the 200 downward, which is again another good indicator for our trade. Now let's take those away. Now this support level here is at the 52.61. Okay, we took the trade at 152.85. Therefore, 30 pips, that means it's 55. It's below the edge. So there is that concern because it might just hit the edge and move upward. But we took it because we need a minimum of 30 pips to open a trade, and we took it. We took it here because also it is a little bit transparent here, so it's not a very hard support level. And even if it is a support level, not always, normally the price would go into the support area and then go up, but there is always the concern of touching it and reacting to it heavily. So this is what I have done, and everything, as I said, is based. I have applied my philosophy, I have applied my plan, except for the stochastic trigger, the 15-minute stochastic trigger, which I should use it on the just getting out of the 32 pound, and I took it deep, and we saw the mistake that it went actually up, it flipped and went up with this, and then it went down. Okay, and when it went back a little bit where I took it originally, but I wouldn't have had to go through this emotional turmoil if I stick to my plan. I would have avoided this emotional turmoil of this reaction. Okay. Anyway, so this is today's trade. I only took this trade today because either the pairs were the GBP and the CAD where there are news today for them, so I didn't take them, or that the indicators were not that encouraging. The other JPY pairs were in line with these indicators, kind of very similar, but I didn't want to put two trades in the same with the same theory, because a trade can go bad, and going with another JPY pair, especially that all of them are speaking the same language today, and not only today, but all of them in general speak the same language. I didn't want to put my two trades in one theory because a theory can just go bad. So this is it for today, and hopefully tomorrow I'll show you what happened, and I hope this video finally, because this is the third take now, it's taking me about 1 hour to just do a 20-minute video, which is really bad for time management because I have other things to do. So hopefully tomorrow, let's see what happens, if there are other trades, and if I'll show you what happened with this one, or I will show you other trades. So till the next video, and remember, in the weekends I go back to explaining my trading platform, the one that we talked about, that includes the philosophy, the strategic objectives, methodology, and the trading plan. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.